guys, we're here in Dondu, Mozambique, and we just wanted to share with you guys what God's been doing in our lives over the past few years. It all started when we adopted our son, Roby, from Ethiopia, and I absolutely fell in love with Africa and the people there. We came home and I started praying about an opportunity to serve somehow with a ministry in Africa, and about a year later, I met a lady named Krista, who happens to be the wife of the Africa field director for a nonprofit, Children's Relief International, that's literally 3 streets over from our house is their home base, and they do relief work worldwide. I wanted to see kind of what they did, and so I took my first trip to Mozambique 2.5 years ago. Came here, met this man named Pedro, who was an elderly disabled man, and my heart just broke for him and his circumstances, and he just shared with me the hardships of living in a mud hut in a third world country, and God just really spoke to me through him, and I came home and started advocating and fundraising for the Green Door Project, which is where we build cement block homes for families who live in mud huts in Mozambique. And so Keith was kind of the guy in the back rooting me on and doing all the things that I can't do, and I talked him into coming to Mozambique the following year with me against his will, and he did, and he fell in love with it as well. And through the next trip that he came on, he really felt God calling him to leave his corporate job that he absolutely loves, to go to work for Children's Relief International, to be their communications director and also their chief storyteller. So I'll let him tell you about that.
Yeah, so basically she dragged me to Mozambique, and I did, like she said, I didn't want to go, but I came and I fell in love with Moz, fell in love with the people, and just everything that's going on here. Seeing the impact that's being made is amazing. Lives are being changed all the time. You hear about life change and it's kind of become a buzzword, but it happens, and it's just amazing to be a part of it. I love CRI and everything that they're doing, how they work with local leaders, not just here in Mozambique, but all over the world. And through about 1.5 years of conversations and
saying no several times.
Yeah, saying no multiple times. A lot of prayer, a lot of people praying about it. And then the trip that I took back in October, it was really clear to me that this is what God has called me to do, to be able to use my talents and the skills that I've been able to develop over the last few years to help advocate for people that are in need, and to help support the staff and the missionaries and all the projects around the world, to tell stories of what's going on, what God's doing. And so that's kind of where we're at right now. It's a little bit nerve-wracking, but very exciting at the same time.
It's a huge leap of faith on our part, and it is, yes, very scary. Part of the reason why is because at Children's Relief International, every single person on staff with them raises 100% of their own support. The reason behind that is a reason we love. They want all money coming into the organization to go out to missions. They also believe that raising your own support is a huge faith-building experience, and we are in the middle of that. Keith is planning on starting with Children's Relief in early September, and we are only at about 50% support. So we're just asking that you guys would prayerfully consider investing in us and investing in this ministry to be a part of saving and changing lives all over the world by committing to support us monthly for as long as you are called. And so we would be so grateful for that, and it would mean so much to our family. And so if you could just be in prayer for that, and if you would like to know anything else about what we're going to do and things in more detail, then we would love to have you over for dinner and we can talk in depth more about that. So thank you guys for coming along on this journey with us.
Yeah, thanks, y'all.